This is my 2007 Chevy Trailblazer LS 4x4. I've had this truck since March of 2007. It was a birthday present to myself that year. Excuse the little extra stuff that I have. But I want to highlight how clean the interior of this truck is, thanks to my mechanic in the person of Charles Johnson. Now, a couple of days ago, I highlighted the detail he did on my Volkswagen. I took it to him specifically for a detail on the Volkswagen. I basically really wanted him to do the inside on that car, but for a very reasonable price, and there it is right there, for a very reasonable price, somebody would say it was too reasonable, he put a ceramic finish on it, and I think he did that on Tuesday, and it's still gleaming. When you get up close to it, it's accumulated a little bit of dust, but other than that, it's still clean. Gotta go put some gas in it. But back to this. This is my other baby, my 2007 Chevy Trailblazer. Those rims are the second set of rims I put on this truck, or the first set of rims I put on it, but the third set of rims that have been put on this truck. When I bought this car used in March of 2007, it had about 22,000 miles on it. It now has 178,000 miles on it. According to the paperwork, this used to belong to Enterprise Rent-A-Car. And if you know anything about those, after 20,000 miles, they retire those vehicles. And then they put them up for sale. So I'm the first actual owner of this truck. There's my plate, the Blaze Runner. Now, once again, Charles has been my mechanic since 2017, I think. Actually knew him from church, but we never interacted. And then Chris Brookins turned me on to him. Charles is a master mechanic, and he's a certified mechanic at a major dealership here in town. And I'm not talking about no buy here, pay here place either. I'm talking about an internationally known brand of vehicle that you can buy of the European persuasion. He works out there, and he's a lead mechanic. But I just want to show you one thing that really impressed me. Now, when I took this truck to him, when I swapped out my car for my truck the other day, I told him basically I wanted him to clean the inside because some dummy, the one that's holding this camera and talking to you right now, spilled. Well, I didn't spill, but there was some pop in the back of my truck, and it got frozen because it dropped like way below 20 degrees, and then the pop exploded, and then I tried to scoop it out, and I wasn't successful. So, and he had just detailed it a couple of months earlier, so I took it back to him again the other day, about a year later, and he cleaned it out again. But this is the above and beyond part. Not only did he clean the interior, as you can see by my pictures here, he did the exterior, but this right here would probably move somebody to tears. Look at this engine. Oh my God. In the 13 years I've had this truck, this engine has never been this clean. It's immaculate. I mean, wow. Let's set the phone down for a second so I can put this up. But took the time to steam clean my engine. Look how shiny that is. I mean, never has this engine looked like this in the 13 years I've had it. Well, next March it'll be 13 years. But look how clean this is. That, to me, is what I call above and beyond. Because once again, I just took it to him to have him do the interior. But he took the extra time to wash the outside. But this right here was a pleasant surprise. And I am really, really happy for that. And he didn't charge me any extra money for doing it either. This right here is what keeps me going back. When folks go above and beyond, that lets me know you appreciate me as a customer. That lets me know you appreciate my money. That lets me know that you are willing to do whatever it takes within the confines of the law to keep me coming back. And this right here is why I'm giving him a free commercial. So once again, he did that. And he did this. And when I saw it at night, I was like, wow. But to see it in the daytime, he did this a couple of days ago. To see this in the daytime is just really just taking it to that extra, giving it that extra, courtesy and care that I really, truly appreciate. So, as I wrap up, for your automotive needs, whether you need a repair or you need a detail, like it's on this beat up 13-year-old truck, that's all right though, because it's still gonna get me around in the winter. It may have 178,000 miles on it, but it's still highway ready. I took this truck to South Padre Island, Texas, and back. And it's highway ready now. I just need to get one little thing fixed, but other than that, it's ready to go. But back to what I was saying, hit up Charles L. Johnson on Facebook, inbox him, exchange information with him, and he'll get you right. Like I said, I'm very, very, very impressed with this. And let this be a message to you black business owners. Good customer service will get you a long way. Ain't nobody looking for the hookup, but good customer service and also customer appreciation will get you a long way. And when he did this, he didn't charge me any extra money for doing it. And that lets me know that he appreciates my business. He appreciates my money. And I appreciate him too. So that's all I've got to say at this time, because the temperature is starting to drop and I'm starting to get cold. But once again, Charles L. Johnson on Facebook, hit him up.